Here's Connaughton. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
And now it's a 12-point Milwaukee lead. Irving attacking.
Foul called on.
And the basket is good. The call goes his way. We could be looking at a three-point play.
Team foul.
The Hornets shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break.
Get ready for the Dance Squad.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Screen by Jones. And it's good for two. Jones has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Hornets.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Double team on Holiday. That one goes. Count it. Looney's got his first bucket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Bouknight. And Bouknight slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Charging foul.
And there's the foul. It's on James Bouknight. That's his first foul. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. For 3, Van Vliet. Milwaukee with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Bouknight. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. And good that time.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
And what makes Bouknight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
Blocking foul called. Jarrett Culver. First personal foul.
Milwaukee making a
second team foul. Into the lineup for Milwaukee.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Here's Irving. And the Hornets miss again. Bucks leading by 12. At the top of the key, Plumlee. On the wing, Irving. He's got 10. Kicks it out to Jones. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
The ball goes to Milwaukee. Into the lineup for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And here is Mitchell. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Bridges misses.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard.
Tristan Thompson.
They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
At the line for your Hornets, Mason Plumlee.
A free throw off from Plumlee. Milwaukee leading by 14. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
Kept alive.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Well, you know, on some nights, Irving's just unguardable, and that's when you just keep letting him do his thing.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Connects from three-point range.
Assists like that have typified their effort today.
2 minutes
Terrific
remaining.
ball movement.
2 minutes.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here is Irving. 12 points for him. On the wing, Irving. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it
Goes
over.
to Milwaukee. Into the lineup for Milwaukee,
Bucks leading by 17. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
substitution for your Hornets, James Bouknight.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. That shot missing. And the Hornets now going the other way.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Thompson outside. Shoots the three. A rebound by Washington. Here's Bridges. It's deflected. Thompson outside. There's the three. The Hornets pull it in.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Well, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
The assist.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Bridges outside. No good on the three. Mitchell right side. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
Here's Irving.
Bucks foul.
Driving the lane.
Marjanovic.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, his aggression and his attack mode is one of the things that, to me, sets Irving apart. Moving, driving, attacking, that's when he's at his best. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Once Giannis gets going now, he stays hot. He's capable of putting the entire offense on his broad shoulders.
Now, here is Irving. 14 points for him. On the wing, Irving. Clock at 6. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Here's Giannis. And Boucher sends it back. Antetokounmpo, no good. Irving with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Here's Marjanovic. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First team foul.
This is his first chance at the line
At the
tonight.
line for the Bucks.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
So I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets has been exactly of that variety.
Drew Holiday.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
To the paint. Here's Plumlee.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
To the middle. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's Giannis. Not going to go that time. Plumlee with some nice D. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Here's Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there, since when does he take guys off the dribble? And Holiday just does so much on the floor, but for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Kevon Looney.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 10.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight. On the interior, they've got to offer more resistance here.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Drew Holiday.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
And that one is hammered home.
Jarrett Culver doing a nice job anticipating to come up with that steal.
It's tipped. Fast break, here they come. They get the rebound. The kick out to Holiday. Puts up a 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Van Vliet with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Van Vliet on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Driving to the basket.
Milwaukee.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Third
That
team
one is
foul.
on Holiday.
And love how crafty Van Vliet is on these drives, just daring the
Taking 2
defense to
shots.
get physical with it.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them. And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
Jarrett Culver.
A nice shot by Culver.
How about the downhill acceleration by Culver on that drive? Very impressive.
Here's Bouknight. And Bouknight slams it in.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Thompson. He can't hit that time. And the Hornets now going the other way. Takes a step back. To the inside. Pass to Bouknight. .58 seconds left in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Bridges. Into the lane. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Bucks leading by 11. Clark outside. And they'll get another chance.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
Brandon Clark.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Jayshawn Tate.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, that man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Culver's shot is off. And there's the drive.
Milwaukee foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Personal foul.
Exactly. The defense
Fourth team
determined
foul.
not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
James Bouknight. 2 shots.
Good on both. Thompson for 3. Shot. Continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Bucks lead by 9. And time for the short break.
It's the fourth quarter.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Milwaukee leading by 9. Giannis inside. And the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis powering his way on the jam there. Well done.
Inside. Boucher.
Bucks foul.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting
Personal
foul.
First team
No good
foul.
on that one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Giannis
And it goes down 2
Antetokounmpo.
points. Giannis has got 22.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Blocking foul called on Kai Jones. First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Bucks. Usman Garuba.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. It's a 10-point game. Mitchell outside. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Yeah, second chance points again. A huge problem for this team.
Boy, they're getting caught spectating. You can't
This is from Kyrie Irving.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most. And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Bucks foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
The ball goes to Milwaukee.
Bucks leading by 13. Giannis outside. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Down low. Boucher's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Back to Irving. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Score the basket, his 8th, 8 for 13 from the floor.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Hey, when in doubt, go hard to the rim. I love the mentality from Holiday. Gets him to the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Here's Washington. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Savvy play that time on the part of Washington. Got his man in an awkward position and then drew the foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Milwaukee leading by 13. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter. Irving with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's Sullivan to Kumbo. Pass to Thompson. Over to the left wing. Garuba's shot is off. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Well, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Now Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And so he hits both. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Down by 12. Here's Boucher. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
And the lead is down inside single digits. Irving's got 15 points here in the second half. Out to Thompson for 3. Boucher with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Pass to Marjanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Thompson outside. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And to Kumbo. And too long on the shot.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps it was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
And Marjanovic with the slam.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out, he can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
From deep Washington. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
To Garuba. Here's up to the Kumbo. Plenty of space. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Irving. Brooks with him. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Giannis with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's Garuba. And it's off from three-point range.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet. Kyrie Irving has simply caught fire.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the right side. Driving inside. Yes!
On the drive, Giannis just did his stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this. They break the hearts of